What's up, y'all? Back here again with a new video, of course. New autographs. This is a new meet and greet video, of course. We went to Cattlesburg, Kentucky, right outside of Ashland, this past weekend for Bluegrass Con number 6. I actually went to the 4th one last year on Derby Day there. Cheap prices, you know. Some guys will hook you up with deals on extra autographs, etc. It's a good time. It's about 2 hours and 20 minutes from my house, one way. So I haven't been out there to a lot of them. But I feel like this is one that I might start going to more. Um, you know what I'm saying? I had actually forgot that I had been there because I got mixed up with something else. So yeah, man, I like this event. Great prices. It's a little bit smaller than your average, it's like your Squared Circle Expo, your Chillicothe shows, stuff like that. It's a little bit smaller, and I like that because after going to the big ones, it's cool to go to like a smaller convention sometimes. But the people there are cool. They were cool there last time. Um, I went there mainly to meet the Mountie Jacque Rougeau because he's not around down this way a whole lot. And luckily, I met him twice this year. I wiped out all my items that I had in my entire collection of him. Um, Shout out to their vendor as well. Uh, I can't think of the name of it right offhand, um, but they're cool peoples. But we met the Mountie there. Met Sandman again. Um, Shane Douglas. Who else did I meet? Those are Haku, Barbarian, Jim Duggan. Those are the guys that I met. I had planned on meeting Jimmy Hart and Sabu, but of course they canceled. That was really the only reason I met Jim Duggan. Not gonna really get into that. Anyway, let's show off what we got. I've talked long enough. Now with admission, you got a free autograph from Shane Douglas. I've met Shane Douglas a ton, so I didn't really have a lot for him to sign as far as ECW goes. But I found this poster uh, in the middle of this 1993 May magazine. And right there we got Shane Douglas. As you can see, nothing special. Rhino kind of gave him a hard way to go for this picture. Rhino actually took this magazine from him and looked at the whole thing. Silly shit. Alright, let's go off and show a big piece next. This was the only item that I have. This is one of the only items I had left for Haku to sign. This is, of course, the Golden Era tag belt from around 89, 90, 91. Some of the guys, of course, to get this signed by aren't with us anymore, like the Anvil. I have this signed by numerous guys, but I want to get Haku on here for his days during the colossal, connection with Andre the Giant from WrestleMania 6. And we went ahead and got him right there in purple. There's some of the other autographs on here. We got the Nasty Boys, Bret Hart, Demolition, and Haku. That's probably all the teams I will get on this one. This is one of my favorite belts, period, of any era. I just absolutely love the Golden Era title. There's autograph number 2, Haku. All right. So let's swing into some autographs. Like I said, some Mountie autographs. That's what I went there for, right? Went there, as a kid, I could not stand Jacque Rougeau, the Mountie. I just could not stand him. But after meeting him a couple times, he's a unique cat. And I'm really glad that he's been coming around because he was one of the ones on my bucket list for a while, like I said. So let's get into some of the autographs we got from the Mountie, a.k.a. Jacque Rougeau. I got a 91 Classic card here. Let me take out the plastics so you see a little better. 91 Classic. I am the Mountie. Up next we have, now they had these for sale there at the Mountie's table, but I've had this thing since I was a kid, man. I actually have a Bushwhackers one as well. This is Battle Mania WWF, signed by I Am the Mountie. This is actually a hard piece, I guess, to get now. Luckily, I held on to mine all these years in the parents' attic. You know what I mean? It's signed by it's by the Mountie there. Back in the day, I got this from a place. If you're from Louisville, you may remember this if you're my age. I'm going to show my age here. They used to have a place called Washington Warehouse here in Louisville. It was on Preston. When I was a kid, I got this one and a Bushwhackers one, and I believe an Ultimate Warrior one I have as well. So they're cool pieces, though. And they actually run a little bit on eBay. So had to get that signed. Alright, up next, we have, you've seen this before a million times on this channel, the Royal Rumble 1989 program. It's about full. I got room for maybe one more name on there. We got Barbarian on there today. I went with the Posca. Robert reddish orange type deal here. Or a Barbarian. So that's about full. I got one more. I got space for about one more name, I guess, on the front. Maybe Slick, if I ever come across Slick again. He's just hard, you know, he's never around here and he lives here. I don't get it. I ain't gonna pull up at the man's church for autographs. And this one here, we also got Jacque Rougeau right there in white paint. Not to get Raymond next. He does have, I believe he'll have a mail-in. Maybe in August. Up next, we have the SummerSlam 1990 program. I haven't got this signed by a whole lot of people, but we got Jim Duggan right there. The only reason I met him today was because Jimmy Hart and Sabu both canceled. I saw Jim Duggan there, SummerSlam 90. Then we have this magazine, Superstars 2. One day we'll go over this bad boy. This is a great magazine. You know I collect these Superstar magazines for autographs. And we started getting our first autograph on this one today. And it is another Jacque Rougeau there. Cool looking piece. Within the next month or two, so down the line, we'll do a video on this magazine here because it's a pretty cool magazine. Like I said, I went there for Jacque Rougeau. Now we got a stack of Sandman autographs here. Sandman, I'm a fan of Sandman. Oh, you know, I love his entrance. You know, he's not a technician or anything. I try to take a couple of these to Chillicothe, Ohio to get signed. And his goofy vendor tried to charge me $80 for 2 DVD covers. I got 5 DVD covers here for $60. So let's run through them real quick. Sometimes you just got to be smart. I did the same thing last year with Tito Santana. Okay, let's run through this as I'm taking up a lot of your time. We have Heatwave 98. Signed by the same man. We have Hardcore Homecoming. Signed there by the same man. We have ECW One Night Stand 6/12/05. Signed by the Sandman. We have ECW Extreme Rules. Great, pretty much like a compilation CD or DVD here. And we got it signed by the Sandman. Then we have Bloodsport ECW. You've seen this one before. Pretty cool. But it's also signed. by the Sandman. So put a big dent in my Sandman items. That's basically all I had for him was DVD covers. I still think I have a couple. When his figures drop, though, I'll definitely grab both of them and pick them up. But saved a lot of money just waiting. Sometimes if you do this, sometimes if you wait, you know what I'm saying, you can really save some money, man. Don't get hustled at these places, man. Especially these big ones. They'll try to hustle you, man. Alright, our last two items are items signed by Jacque Rougeau, the Mountie. We have a SummerSlam. You might not be able to see this one very well. We got SummerSlam 89. We got Jacque Rougeau there. Well, I know y'all ain't going to be able to see this one, but I'll show it to you. Survivor Series 1991. We got the Mountie down there on that poster. So all my posters are done with the Mountie. I don't have any other items for the Mountie. You know, I'm sure down the line I will. It'd be nice if Mattel could make a Rougeau Brothers or a Mountie figure of some sort. But that's why I went out there. I've took up a whole lot of time on this video. I don't want to take up any more of your time. I just wanted to come off and share what I got in Ashland. I don't have any more meet and greets lined up until July. Got one in July in Frankfurt with the $1 Million Man. But keep my eye on that Nashville card show for late September. No Chillicothe for me this fall. But I just want to come on and share this video, man. I'm out. Peace.